Hello, hello. We are back, and we are minutes away from the end of the Premier League season.
Thank God.
Thank God. Yeah, I mean, we're finishing. I mean, we could finish seventh today if we lose. We're finishing sixth or seventh. Hopefully sixth, because then we get Europa League. Because seventh is a disaster. Not that sixth is exactly what we want, but it is what it is. How are you feeling about this game, about this lineup?
I'm unsure about the lineup because we've barely got any of our I don't know. We're playing a lot of sort of reserve younger players.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you know, like we can be sure that Alanga and Hannibal are going to put in a shift.
Yeah.
Like guaranteed that. Cavani never stopped running, so that's good. We've got Mufc, and you know, as mediocre footballers as they are most of the time, they do at least put in 100%. So I think I was saying to you before the stream that it's interesting that even though Bay's leaving, and he's probably the best centre back outside of Varane that we've got, that he still can't get a start. So yeah, he's definitely leaving, isn't he? I think Bay, Wan-Bissaka, so many players going out the door. Reportedly about 10 players are going, which I'm fine with.
Needs to happen, yeah.
Yeah.
Needs to happen.
It does. You know, we need a complete reset. We need Ten Hag's been saying, you know, that he's in charge, and that's the way it is. So I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. I think it's about time these players, we're held responsible for their terrible performances. So
yeah, definitely. We don't have the greatest stream today, by the way, guys. In terms of not streams in what we're doing, as in like to watch the game.
Yeah, we're dancing around different streams trying to find what's happening. So I'm gonna, I've got my notifications on my phone on. So if someone scores, at least we'll know it.
Yeah, it seems like the one United stream that's working is the same for most sites, and they're all laggy.
Yeah,
it keeps freezing every like 20 seconds.
Yeah, so it's going to be a laggy day. Yeah, but at least the new man Ten Hag is at Selhurst Park, and it should be an interesting game. I think Palace have put out a pretty strong side, so see how we get on.
See.
We've got no Ronaldo, so that's it's a bit of a disappointment for the end of the season, because if he had scored a couple, he could have finished the season on 20. Would have been a nice landmark for what's been a terrible season for United.
Yeah,
but I think no one wants their team to struggle as much as we have this season. But it is what it is, and hopefully we can move forward in a positive way now. And there are still some.
So.
Yeah, I hope so. Like, there are still some journalists and that saying how once Ten Hag's come in and he's gotten playing the right way and that, we can challenge for trophies again. In theory, yeah, but we've got to get the right players in. We've got to get rid of the right players as well. Hopefully, he can get a tune out of Donny when he's once he comes back from Everton and that. I mean, I've barely seen Donny play, to be honest, for Everton, so it's going to be down to Donny and Eric to work together to get the best out of him, and obviously the rest of the midfield would benefit from that. So yeah, I'll have to see. I mean, obviously next week we'll be getting into season reviews and stuff, and apparently for the first time in a long time, there's no
Player of the Year or Players Awards, End of Year Awards.
yeah, there's no exactly no Man United end of year awards or anything, which that has been since I can remember. So, I mean, at least the players are aware enough to not hold that,
Yeah.
Because it would just be Ronaldo or De Gea, wouldn't it? Really?
Oh yeah.
That'd be. I
mean,
about
my bet would be for De Gea, but
yeah. I mean, he's had a very good season in a very poor United team, and so is Ronaldo. So I think if we can get a tune out of them when we're not good, then imagine what we can do when. Wow, imagine what they can do when we are good. So
yeah, exactly.
But for both sides, this is just about playing and trying to win a game of football. It's not about titles or trophies or hunting top four, hunting anything other than just pride, really. So these players have got to play for the fans. This is a game for the fans for both teams, isn't it? So that was very poor.
Every player that's on the pitch right now is one you could pretty much guarantee will not be leaving. So the only one that I would say has other than Cavani. Yeah, because I think he's going anyway.
Yeah.
But we have no one else to play. But the rest of the team, other than maybe Telles, but I think Telles would get kept around. But all of these players now have something to prove, and Ten Hag is in the stand.
Yeah,
he's watching, and he's going to be keeping an eye on stuff. So people like Harry Maguire and Lindelof, they need to be solid today.
Yeah, they do.
Because Ten Hag ain't gonna especially if we do get Jury and Timber. Ten Hag don't owe Harry Maguire any loyalty. If you don't think he's good enough, he's coming in whether even Harry Maguire will even be captain next season.
I doubt it. I really doubt it.
Because at the end of the day, Ten Hag might want to make his own captain.
Yeah, whether that be Ronaldo or Bruno or whoever, Timber, if we get him.
I think Timber's a bit too young though. He's only 21.
Yeah, but just as an example, or if we get De Jong, or maybe even Donny. Maybe even Donny gets the captaincy. Who knows? Sorry, I keep catching the table. Do apologise for that.
Turnaround.
Shaky camera.
What turnaround that would be if it was Donny.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, but I think it's. I mean, you were saying about Telles. I think it's been quite well publicised that Wan-Bissaka is likely on his way out. So we're not going to solve all of our problems in one window. I think. Yeah,
exactly.
I think
you're not going to be able to get two. You're not going to be able to get two wing backs as well as everything else we need.
No, exactly. So I think we will be getting rid of 10 players, but I think we'll only be bringing in 4 or 5 probably. So centre back, defensive midfielder, maybe a striker and an attacking midfielder. That's probably about it for this summer. And even that is maybe a stretch. So if Ten Hag comes in and is allowed to just bring in his players quickly, then I think it's all good. It's all good with me. And
for me, I'd want it to be. I'd love to see Timber, De Jong.
I think Anthony as well.
Anthony and Nkunku.
Yeah,
because Nunez doesn't want to come to us.
No, he doesn't. No,
he wants Champions League football.
Yeah. There you go. See, that's the knock-on effect of having a terrible season. Is if we'd finish 4th, then we'd be getting Nunez.
Yeah.
So that's one negative straight away. But I think Nkunku's a good player and he's versatile as well. So it's always always a added bonus if they're good, they're the right player, and they're versatile. You know, they've got lots of different qualities. Then that gives us a good chance, I think. But Ten Hag's got a lot of problems to solve in this first summer, and then he's got a lot of problems to solve over the next 2 years. Beyond
That's why he started work 6 weeks early.
Yep. Didn't do his end of season friendlies with Ajax. He just went, no, I'm off to Manchester because the work needs doing now. You know, there's too many issues happening. And yeah, so you know, it'll be interesting to see if Ahmad stays, if Palestri stays, if Andreas Pereira gets another chance. You know, kind of forgotten man. Obviously got Donny as well. Got Twanzebe, Mengi, Ethan Laird, James Garner.
Twanzebe's on loan somewhere.
Italy. I think he's at Napoli. Somewhere like that. I could be wrong about that.
I think he is on loan.
Yeah, no, he is. He's at Napoli or someone like that. But yeah, it's it's sort of like cross from Dallo before. He still can't cross, can he?
What would you do in terms of Rashford? If a bid came in, would you accept it or give him one more season?
He's just such an unknown quantity now. He's just such an unknown quantity now, isn't he? Because he's had a dreadful season, and last season was a bad season, but I think this season was just worse. So I think if it was the right deal, then you probably take it, but it would have to be one. I think it would have to be a fair amount of money, a good 60, 80 million at least. So I know he's not been good now for 2 seasons basically, but chance here for Cavani. Still a chance, maybe. Cuts it back.
Hannibal.
Oh, Hannibal. And offside. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's the right deal, and Rashford wants to go, then you let him go. But I
think Cavani needs to hit that first time, by the way.
He does, yeah. Yeah, he should have just taken the shot first time. But yeah, there's just too much uncertainty around Rashford right now. Yeah, that's the right call. So I still think there's a player in there, but I think it is last chance saloon time. I think it's pretty obvious that Martial doesn't want to play for Man U anymore. That's again, him you can let go.
The thing is though, is that we definitely need, that's why I'm saying, I think Anthony and Nkunku is needed, because we started this season, we've got too many attacking players.
Now we've got
ending the
3
season where we've got barely any, and the ones we do have, Ronaldo's great, don't get me wrong, but then we've got Elanga who's just coming through, and then Rashford who's not performing,
and Sancho who's just struggled with injuries, hasn't he? So and Hannibal, don't know, is he a winger? Is he I thought he was more of a number 10. Good pass. Good pass.
He's been good so far, Hannibal.
Yeah,
I like his movement.
I think I do feel a bit sorry for Bruno. To be fair, I think as the team has struggled, he struggles, isn't he? Because when we were playing, when we were playing well, he was playing so well. He was playing, and to be fair, for a while, even when we weren't playing well, he was playing well as well. So, he was a kind of a shining beacon, wasn't he? But I think
when we play bad, he tries to affect the game too much without keeping it so just keeping it simple and trying to make chances. He's Mr. Hollywood. So
yeah, I mean, when I can't remember who we were playing against, but when it was Bruno on the left and Juan Mata in the middle, it worked really well, because Mata knows that job really well, and could just drop into the hole, and I think that worked. I think if Rashford goes, I wouldn't mind it, to be honest. I think he's just shown that he's not as much as people wanted to believe he was up to the level of Rooney and Ronaldo and that. He's just not. I think.
Yeah, it's just a shame because you would like to think that when we next win the title, that someone in our starting 11, like a regular, is one of our own kind of thing.
Absolutely, yeah.
And like with Rashford going, like McTominay is pretty much the only one from the youth system that really is a regular starter. Like obviously we're seeing Hannibal now and Alanga.
Yeah.
But like Manchester, like Rashford is Manchester born and bred, and
yeah,
it's just a shame. Like you want him to succeed for that.
Yeah, absolutely. You do, but you know, we started the season with several players now who are just gonna, Cavani, Greenwood, Rashford, Martial, Lingard, Alanga, and most of them are going to be gone. But is that a bad thing? I don't know. It could be a good thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you remember the days when we had, what was it? We had what was it? We had Alan Smith, Wayne Rooney, Ruben Nistelrooy, Ronaldo, Louis Saha, Giggs, and there's probably others I'm forgetting. Park Ji-sung. Although I know he was more of a centre mid, but he did play on the right wing sometimes. Nani as well. Like we had, we had Berbatov. Like we had such. I mean, Alan Smith wasn't there at the same time as Berbatov, but like just in that era, we had so many attacking options, and apart from Tevez, they stayed happy because they knew they were part of winning trophies all the time.
Yeah.
But there's just we just don't have that winning mentality, and not Rangnick nor Solskjaer serial winners. Whereas Ten Hag, I know it's with Ajax, but he's won league titles. He's won what do you call it? Domestic cups, yeah, exactly, and he's done well in the Champions League, so he's kind of already proven his pedigree with that. But it's like I know Pogba isn't the right kind of player and all that kind of stuff, and has never really performed in a United shirt, but he's a top class player still, and we're losing him on a free again. Although I think maybe the first time was because Sir Alex saw what has come to pass of him just not really being a proper Man United player. But, I'll just be happy when we stop being Instagram United, to be honest.
Yeah,
because it's just a bit annoying. To see working hard on the training ground. Yeah, working hard towards what? Oh, what a save!
Oh.
What a save from the Palace keeper. I'm not sure who's in goal. Is it Guaita? Yeah, it's Guaita.
Guaita, yeah.
Unbelievable save that, because Cavani was on that in a flash. Bruno with the initial effort. And Cavani, I mean, it was more a good save because but it was a good save because his weight was on the other foot, and he turned back. Just keeping it.
He did well to reshift.
Yeah. Sometimes sometimes you should catch it. But
it looks easier than it actually is.
Yeah. So sometimes he should catch it, but I think that was just a case of keeping it out. Pinged out towards Hannibal. But Palace now going to counter. And, yeah.
It's chance so far.
We've been alright so far. We've been steady. But I'm not expecting anything from this game, to be honest. Just like if it ends 0-0, I'll take that because that means we finish sixth, and at least Europa League is a it's a you can use it to get into the Champions League. You can use it to blood youngsters and stuff, and test out different tactics and things, and whereas the Conference League is just you just don't good header away that.
Wolves are beating Liverpool
from Bruno Fernandes. Lol, Wolves are beating Liverpool.
Yeah, and Chelsea are beating Watford. The rest are goalless.
Come on, Wolves.
Ruben Neves for Wolves.
Good lad. Hope we sign him.
Someone I wouldn't mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
But as it stands, if results stay the same way, we do finish in Europa.
And City win the league, which is it's definitely the lesser of two evils.
I want City to win the league. I don't want Liverpool to have the chance at the quadruple.
Nope. Don't know what happened there, but the ball did not end up at the back of the net, and that's what matters. I mean, if Liverpool win a treble, it's still a nightmare. But I just think under Ancelotti, I think Madrid have got enough about them to beat Liverpool. Because
I was talking to someone in the pub the other day about the Champions League final.
Yeah,
and they were like, "Oh, Liverpool are gonna sleep Real Madrid." I was like,
"I don't think so."
Write Real Madrid off this season.
You really can't. Also,
how many times have they been down and out and yet still managed to come back and win?
Yeah. Also, it's likely that Mo Salah will miss it as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like I don't know. I don't know what the percentage is, like 60-40 chance that he's going to miss it. So, I think... So, in terms of Maguire's Man United career, do you think he's got... do you think he gets one more season to try and work under...
Yeah.
Or do you think he gets more than that, is what I was going to say?
Gallo?
No, Maguire.
Oh, Maguire. Oh, I thought sorry, for some reason I thought you said Dallo.
No.
Maguire.
We know.
I hope that Ten Hag is like, you're not good enough.
Yeah, I mean, we know he's getting one more season. He's definitely getting one more season because then he's only got a year left on his contract. After next season. But see, the thing is,
Maguire could just be mismanaged.
Maybe, but yeah, it could be because we've seen that he can be a good player and a good defender because we've seen it. He's done it. It's just been in short bursts. He'll be good for 3 months, and then he. To be fair, he was pretty good for England as well.
Yeah,
but
I mean that's what
you could argue. You could argue he was good for England because he had two midfielders sitting in front of him. So it makes his job easier. So, does he fit into the Ten Hag system? Well, no. No, he doesn't. But, can he adapt? Can he change his game at this point? Or, is he too old now? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a professional athlete. Definitely not a professional athlete. Good break on here.
Oh.
But Bruno can't... was that Bruno?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruno can't do anything with it. Unfortunately. It's a pretty even game so far. I think we've had the better chances, but Palace have made a decent amount of half chances, so it's fairly even.
And they've seemed to contain us.
Yeah. I mean, oh Lord. I just think it would be good. Great recovery from Dallo. That really good recovery. Yeah. I just think it'd be nice for De Gea to get a clean sheet. He's he deserves it for the ridiculous, the stupid amount of stupid saves that he's made this season. That you just look at and go, how the heck has he done that?
Good little run from Tellez there. I think that was the right option to go for a shot. To be honest with you. Yeah,
I think so. That he wasn't being offered that much, was he? In terms of support. And also, I'm glad that that Fred seems to have chilled, like his game seems to have chilled out a bit. There's been a lot less. There's been a lot less as he almost miscontrols the ball. There's been a lot less horror moments since Rafa came in, basically. Since December.
He's been probably him and McTominay have probably been our two most improved under Ranić.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because they're being coached properly. It's amazing what proper coaching does. And but it has been disappointing seeing like the decline of Wan-Bissaka, for example. Like his career, his United career is in the bin at this point. And just it has been strange to see Eric Bailly just not get picked by two different managers. Like that's. So I
honestly think with Wan-Bissaka though, you make sure that there is a right back coming. Before you get rid of him.
Absolutely.
So, like, for example, like a Dumfries or that Mukalele, or keep hearing about that Spence guy from Nottingham Forest, who would probably be my third choice. But
Spence or Lamptey from Brighton as well.
Yeah, but
he's a good player.
Again, a Spence or a Lamptey, they would have to be a backup to Dalot. That means that Ten Hag needs to come in and be like, okay, Dalot is definitely going to be my number one. If he's not, then they have to go out and they have to find a class number one right back.
Yeah, I mean,
otherwise we're just going to be in the same position.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, but I think Dalot has improved a lot across the whole season. I mean, his first season at United, which was 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, obviously he was only like 18, 19, 17, whatever he was. So very young lad, but his positioning, his football intelligence, his passing is a lot better than Wan-Bissaka's, I'd say, as well.
Yeah.
And he's got good attacking intent. His recoveries have definitely improved as well. I mean, that'll do against Maguire, but geez.
Just going to grab a tissue. 1 second.
Okay. So yeah, there's there's a lot that Ten Hag needs to work on. Calmly headed back by Tellez. Fred overhits the pass towards Dalot, and Palace have a throw in. Was that Mitchell? Yeah, Mitchell changing his boots before taking the throw in. Must have been trying out some new boots or something. Obviously not working out for him. That's how it goes. Wenger working hard. Well, just about 25 minutes in. And the Palace player there fell over. Hannibal trying to be too clever. Palace have it back. Neatly done by Tellez, that.
Did I miss anything?
Hannibal trying to get us into trouble, but kind of helped to dig us out of the situation that he put us in. So, that's a good ball from Cavani. You got Bruno on the far side. Played across. Bruno couldn't get there. Good run from Alanga, that. Good pass from Cavani. Just couldn't quite put it on a plate for Bruno Fernandes there. Fantastic pass that from Cavani. Just
Did the right thing.
Did the right thing,
But
just didn't quite get it right.
it's really hard when you're running at full speed, though.
Yeah, and to be I don't think he looked up once.
Yeah.
Like, he could have just
Oh,
could have just glanced up at one point there just to give himself a chance of seeing where Bruno was.
good save.
De Gea makes a good save. You know what we've been pretty good so far at staying calm and under pressure in our back line.
Oh,
Cavani, that wasn't a foul.
That a free kick?
Yeah,
that wasn't a foul. That reminded me of his goal against his first one at Old Trafford.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean that sadly that game finished 1-1, but hell of a goal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I did finish 1-1 because he was like, it ruined a great goal.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because that goal went in 1-0 up, and there was like 20 minutes to go or something, and then that happened and ruined it.
I want to see that Cavani foul because I don't think that was a foul. That was poor kind of defence. Good for Maguire there to tell Dallo to go out.
Yeah. Good save from De Gea. Expect nothing less.
You see next season's kit, it looks fucking horrible.
I don't mind it. It's all right. I've seen worse.
I hate anything with a collar.
Ah, fair. So Arsenal are beating Everton. Newcastle are beating Burnley. Liverpool have equalised.
Oh wow.
Sadio Mane. Man City is 0-0. The thing is, all Man City need is a draw, whereas Liverpool have to win.
The Tottenham are beating Norwich.
Yeah. That I did see.
So as it stands, Spurs are still ahead in the league, that is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Another good save.
Bam, bam, bam. Another one bites the dust. Yeah. Just stood up strong there, De Gea.
Ended off nearly screwing up there. We're just giving Palace a little bit too much room in this game now.
Yeah. Bam, bam. I've just got another one, but bites the dust in my head now, so I don't know where it came from. Tellez looks for run of Bruno Fernandes. It keeps it in.
I was in the pub the other day.
Yeah.
And I was, for some reason, humming along to Under Pressure by Queen.
Yeah. Nice.
And I was like, just like, and then someone said to me, "Is like, are you humming Ice Ice Baby?" And I was like, I literally turned to my friend Alice. You remember Alice? Turned to Alice. I was like, I'm literally going to kill someone. Like, I'm going to murder someone. Ah.
Not a good pass from Cavani, that. Gets back to help, trying to win the ball. Zaha comes away with it. Cavani brings him down. I knew we would as soon as I saw Cavani chasing him. Oh, half an hour in and a few half chances for both teams. I think different to 10 minutes ago is Palace have made more clear cut chances now than we have. De Gea's up to be in good form. But you know, it is interesting to see if this team can score without Ronaldo now as well.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we've had probably the best chance of the game so far, but it still wasn't a great chance. It
No.
wasn't like a clear chance. Like
No.
it was scuffed and deflected.
And, you know, it needed saving.
Pardon?
It needed saving. So that's better than nothing, isn't it? Cavani apparently onside. Tomlin lets it run. Now I watched the documentary on Rooney last night.
Oh, is it any good?
Yeah, it was very good. It was, you know, obviously it you know covers his career on the pitch, but you know they openly discussed his issues off the pitch as well, which was
really?
interesting. Yeah, and you know, Colleen talking about how she's you know forgiven him for the stuff he did and that. So fair play.
People with a granny prostitute.
Yeah, that and the other random hooker as well.
Oh yeah.
Well, not hooker. I think she was a model or something, but I mean, got paid for it, so technically. But yeah, and you know, just how he now handles you know situations where you know if he's going to drink and that, then he makes sure he's with people who are going to keep him honest and that. So you know, I think it you know takes a lot of strength to forgive someone for something like that. So fair play.
There's the man.
There is Eric Ten Hag. Onside Van der Guggen?
Van der Goog, isn't it? Or something like that.
It's something Van der Guggen something.
Yeah, and apparently Steve McLaren's also being announced next week.
Yeah. Yeah, he's apparently already been travelling with Ten Hag and Van der...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Van der G.
Van der G.
Oh!
That was a nut shot right there. Now that is going to leave a mark. Joel Ward taking one right in the clatters. Right there.
Guy from having a dick and balls to a vagina in one kick from Bruno Fernandes.
Male, female.
He's just like, come on, guys, get back in defence.
yeah, go back in defence. Yeah.
I agree with this commentator just said. That some of the fans would rather see some of those younger players on the pitch than some of the senior players, and I agree with that.
Yeah, I know. It's I think because we've got Garnacho and Shirotire and a few others on there,
and Charlie Savage,
Jimenez and Charlie Savage. Yeah, I think Garnacho is the one we're most likely to see. Because
I want to see more of him.
Yeah, definitely. Because Shola has had a few chances to play and hasn't made any the impact that Elanga has. Because I think Garnacho could be next season could really be his breakthrough season if he's given half a chance.
You see Garnacho at the. Did you watch the Youth Cup highlights?
Yeah.
When he scored, he done a Ronaldo celebration.
Yeah, he did the Sue.
Oh, Sue came out for the Youth Cup.
Yep. Oh, what was that? Why are we going to shoot ourselves in the foot now? And Palace lead. Because of a really stupid back pass that didn't need to happen. There was no need for that.
Scott McTominay?
I think so. Why on earth he would put his teammates in that kind of peril? Like, you can't really blame. Dalot should deal with that better, but you can't put it on him really. Shouldn't have been.
I was one of the best right wingers in the league. No, it's Fernandes.
Yeah, it's Bruno. Again, Bruno just trying to be too clever. So let's just put it on a plate for one of the best attacking players in the league in Wilfried Zaha. And look at that. No one
putting a leg out.
No one putting a challenge in. Dalot, to be fair, was sort of off balance and behind him. But Lindelof didn't get anywhere near him, did he?
Hello, girl. And for the stream, here's my doggy. She come to cheer me up after Man United went a goal down, didn't you, girl? Why are you growling?
The game we need to keep an eye on really is the West Ham game, isn't it? Which is current.
Yeah. What's that sitting at the moment?
Goalless.
Aston Villa are beating Man City.
Lol. If Liverpool and City both lost on the last day, good job, guys. way to head up the title chase on the last day. Arsenal beating Everton 2-0 as well. Penalty and Nketiah. Okay. Yeah, who scored for Villa? Matty Cash. Spurs 2 up. That's not a surprise. Yeah, the Brighton West Ham game is the one that we need to watch really, which is just down the road from where this game is taking place.
And as it stands, Man City still win.
Yeah, as it stands, the title's still City's, but you'd expect City and Liverpool to come through and win both their games, wouldn't you? But whereas with United, you just don't know, do you?
We have zero attacking threat. Why is Cavani on the wing? Yes, the commentator just said, she was like, do you know what's weird? It's not the kids that are making the errors.
No, it's not. No. Dallow's still a kid, basically, but yeah, he's an experienced enough player. But again, that was Bruno.
Oh, go on, Elanga.
Elanga really has been a good shining light when the rest of the season's been pretty trash.
Yeah, I hate fucking football Twitter. They keep saying, Elanga is just a diverse Dan James. So fuck off. He's not.
He's not. He's a, he has the potential to be a huge talent. I mean, it might end up petering out, but you've got to give him every chance. You've got to give him as much chance as anyone, haven't you? Really. Throw in for United. We can equalise before half time. That'd be super. Hacked into the box. Bruno. Why is it? oh, was it Tellez? It was Tellez. Sorry, they've got similar hair, so I can't really.
Who was that?
I always tell.
Oh, you thought that was Bruno?
Yeah. Yeah. Again, I'm not surprised if we lose this game. Palace are a good side. There you go. Let's have a look at what happened in the Man City game then. I mean, if Liverpool win the league because City bottle it, that's just going to be so annoying. Villa have soaked up the pressure and hit on the break. Yeah, okay. Digne gets down the left, puts the perfect ball. Cash bullets ahead of past Ederson. As it stands, City are top on goal difference, but a Liverpool goal would change all that. Yeah.
Oh, come on. That's bookable. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was just about to stop me through there. Will Hughes looks like he could be Peter Schmeichel's son.
Yeah, he does a bit, doesn't he?
Okay, yeah, it's a booking.
Yeah. Like, I think the thing is that it's not like we've been dreadful. There's potential in the side. There's just
no attacking threat.
There's no attacking threat. There's no identity as a squad. There's not enough cohesion to cause a real threat. It's just bits and pieces, isn't it? Really. It's not free flowing. It's not. There's no real pattern to play other than just passing it left to Tellez so we can cross it in, and pinging it out to Dallo who can't cross anyway, or Alango who has to do something a bit special.
West Ham are 1-0 up.
Well, that'll make your dad happy, won't it? So. West Ham fan and all that.
Hello.
Mikel Antonio scoring for West Ham. That's not good for us.
Not at all. We need a point, I think.
Yeah, we literally we're 3 points ahead of them, so we just need 1 point.
Oh no, we're not. 1 point will take us level, and they've got better goal difference than us.
Okay, so
we need to win.
We need to win. Hannibal booked for something. I don't know what. I missed it. Yeah, I mean, oh right, okay, the afters. Yeah, I think referee would just be like he's a young lad. Let's not send him off. Let's just book him and get him on his way. Just a bit of frustration there from Hannibal, I think, and a bit of a reaction. Well, I think we'll do well to get any points out of this game at the moment.
That was soft foul.
It was, but it was a foul.
Bruno needed to let go of that quicker.
Why are we playing it around when we should have? It's the end of the first half. Let's just get some bodies in the box and get forwards. But instead, no, let's pass it around like there's no point in even trying, shall we? Oh, look at this. Look how bloody pedestrian this is, and putting pressure on ourselves. Ugh. This has been the whole season like this. Just dross. Fred going. Just give me the freaking ball.
Oh.
I mean, that was shit, but it was more progressive than Maguire's ever been. So, apologetic hands there from Fred, but at least he was trying. Yeah, there's just too much wrong with this squad and this club at the moment. So at half time anyway, 1-0 to the Palace, which will make my mate Jack happy.
To the Eagles. All right, let me go quickly go to my toilet. I'll be right back.
Okay. So yeah, no great surprise that we're losing at half time. A ridiculous backwards pass from Bruno Fernandes. Overthinking it, overdoing it, trying too hard, and gave Dalot way too much to do, as it turned out. Gifted Wilfried Zaha the chance to give Palace the lead, which he took. You know, very poor, very poor. And you know, it was only a few real moments of threat from us, and then Palace, up their game, and have been the better side. So I think going out with a whimper like this would be pretty silly. It'd be really silly, but we'll see. On which channel on Sky is the game? I'm not entirely sure. Let me have a look. So it's not. It's not on Sky. It's on MUTV. Yeah, same here, Viable. Same here, man. But yeah, so basically the United game is on. You can watch the. So it's on the Sky Sports website. It's on the Sky Go app. And it's on MUTV. But it's not on regular Sky TV, from what I can tell. Game isn't on Sky. There you go. Yeah, it's on MUTV anyway. So yeah. As Bible said, just looking forward to the next season. The squad overall is going to look very different. Man United is just different right now. Just end the season and go back stronger. Exactly, Noah. Exactly. Next season is going to be a complete reset. Something like 10, 11 players are going out the door. We're getting in. I'd say I'm guessing 4, hopefully 5 players in. So yeah, a centre back, a centre mid, a right back, a winger, and a striker, and go from there. There's all sorts of youngsters around as well who could very much come in and help us improve next season. Man City 1-0 down and Liverpool 1-1. Please don't let that happen. Yeah, I'd rather City win the league than Liverpool, just because City aren't a real football club. It's thing is, I respect Arsenal, respect Chelsea. You know, don't like Liverpool, but I respect their history. City aren't a real football club. We'll never hear the end of it if they win the league. Yeah, because then we'll be level again, won't we, with on Premier League. Well, on English league titles. But if City win the league, no one really cares. It's, they've bottled Europe again, City, so they're still miles off being a real football club, aren't they? So, yeah. All right. Don't mind if City win the league. Stops Liverpool winning a quadruple as well. But they need to sort that shit out, City. They need to pull their thumbs out. And go and do something in the second half. Or, if Wolves can beat Liverpool, that works too. Or at least hold Liverpool. Then that works for me. that works for me. Just need Liverpool to not win the league. City fan for one day. Yeah, thing is, I don't mind saying I'm a City fan for one day, because who really cares? Blue mood. Bible, calm down. Calm down. But yeah, no, again, I don't mind it with City, because who cares? Who really cares about City? They're a plastic club with no real fans. So yeah, whatever. I mean, arguably you could certainly say that Klopp's a better manager than Guardiola, because he's done kind of a similar job with a lot less resources. Because I think and I'm not saying Guardiola's not a great manager, because he is. Guardiola is a great manager, but at every club he's been at, he's basically had just a blank checkbook to just go and do whatever he wants. Whereas Klopp has been, FSG are a bit like the Glazers. So Martinez, my prediction 2-0. Probably. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Even though we've been decent in this game. I mean, we haven't, apart from a couple of half chances, we haven't really posed a huge threat to Palace. So Guardiola is a good manager, because Stephen wouldn't could manage that team. Yeah, but Klopp built the team though. Yazidol said, "Why is Cristiano not playing? Because he's injured. He's got a hip injury, so he's not involved." Oh, sorry. Yeah, Guardiola is a good manager, because Stephen can manage that team. Always used to have money at clubs. Yeah, he has, and like I say, Guardiola is a good manager. Like, you can't, his trophy haul just tells you that. But yeah, he's had it easy as a manager. It's probably a sending off to Cavani. No, it's not. No viable though. Yeah, Ronaldo's injured, so. And what? So Cavani gets a send off and Lingard doesn't. I don't think Ranić could give a shit, because these players just aren't good enough. So yeah, he's just picking the players that are available to him. I think if Ronaldo was available, he'd be on the pitch. So. So, I'm not going to get sentimental about Cavani. He's been a decent player for us, but he's been injured most of this season. Chelsea Hip says, "Where's Ronaldo?" I will say again, Ronaldo was injured. He's got a hip injury at the moment.
Yeah, it's something to do with his hip flex.
Yeah, which is the similar injury he had like 2 months ago. So just a bit of a nagging injury, I think, that he's got. He's easy to be a good manager when the money flows. Yes and no. I mean, Mark Hughes had all the money in the world at City and he failed. So it's not always about the money, but I'm not saying that Guardiola's not a good manager. He is definitely a top manager, but I think Klopp has done more with less.
Van der
And
Beek just scored for Everton against Arsenal.
there you go. He's auditioning for re-auditioning for Ten Hag, who's just going to play him anyway. So, but I think as I say, I think Klopp has done more with less, and I think if Ronaldo needs a break. He's carried us all season. That too viable. That too. I think if you given an option of either Guardiola or Klopp to rebuild a club with limited resources, then Klopp every day of the week, because the turnaround he's done at Liverpool has been incredible. To go from not winning, maybe winning one trophy every like 5, 6, 7 years, to be competing for trophies year after year after year, playing that brand of football as well, playing that high energy, high pressing, constant pressure kind of level of football is just crazy that he gets it out of those players. And got to Champions League final with Loris Karius in goal, and we all know how that ended. And then fixed that problem, and since then they've been a bit of a juggernaut. But City have been a juggernaut too. So it's just been whoever can get across the line, isn't it? Really.
Mm-hmm.
From Argentina, greetings. I think Ranić is an intruder. Zero tactics, zero reaction, leadership. Fair enough. I would have to say the tactics. He's not a coach, so I think he's a teacher. He's not a coach. I think a teacher is probably the best way to describe him. He's a rebuilder of clubs. Zero reaction. I mean, reaction with what? Like, look at his bench. He's bringing on Jesse Lingard. Lingard's not a kind of player who can come in and change the game. And zero leadership. No, he's definitely shown. I have to disagree completely with that one. He's shown leadership by telling it how it is, because that hasn't been the case at United for years. I think Sir Alex was the last. Maybe you could argue Jose, but that lost him his job, so it wasn't really the right call. But I think I think probably since Sir Alex there's not been a manager at the helm of United who's been telling it like it is until Ranić, and Ranić was an interim, so it was just like, I don't care. I'll say what needs to be said. Newcastle have the best record since January 1st, 34 points. City only 33, 37 points if they win today. There you go. I think I think Newcastle are going to be probably finishing in Europa League places next season at best. I think depending on how the summer goes. I mean, if they were to get, say, Dybala, Bale, and a few other crazy signings, you just look at them and go, all right, calm down. They've got to get the right players. A bit like United, really. We've got to get the right players in. I think if Newcastle under Eddie Howe get the right kind of players in and kind of build it slowly, kind of look at City. They built it slowly. They got one marquee signing, but they brought in a lot of players who knew the Premier League. I think if Newcastle can do that, then they're going to be good. We would have been better off sticking with Ole. No, we wouldn't viable. No, we wouldn't. Ole had lost the dressing room, mate. You can't carry on like that. Like that Watford game was probably the worst I've ever seen United play, and I've seen some bad performances over the years, but that was I think. Honestly, I think it was worse than the Liverpool game. It was just
the Man City game.
The Man City game wasn't too bad because City sat off, so we played okay, but never really had a chance of scoring. Liverpool game we were atrocious, but that Watford game, like, I know we ended up scoring 2 goals, but it was abysmal. And Ole didn't have a clue what he was doing. We wouldn't have even gotten as far as we did in the Champions League if Ole had stayed. I think Ranić wasn't the answer to be the next manager, but he tells it like it is. He's got he's made it very clear who he prefers to play and who he doesn't like to play. And
in a few years' time, we could be looking back at the fact, because now, if anyone remembers back when we hired Mourinho, we wanted Klopp.
Yeah.
Or was it Van Gaal? It might have been Van Gaal, actually. But we wanted
Yeah, I think
Klopp.
so. Yeah.
And we approached Dortmund before
Liverpool.
Van Gaal. And he was like, Klopp was like, I want one more year at Dortmund. So we end up going with Van Gaal. And then Klopp joins Liverpool.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm saying that in a few years' time, this could be that Ranieri's appointment could be genius, is because we have said we're going to get an interim manager for 6 months and go for the right man, not the available man.
Yeah.
And we went for Ten Hag.
Yeah.
Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh, I preferred Poch, blah, blah, blah. To me, Poch hasn't proved himself.
Poch is old news.
Ten Hag hasn't really proved himself, but I'd rather take a roll of the dice on a young manager that's hungry. And I was watching this. So there's a podcast called the McLaren Performance.
Yeah,
and it's hosted by Steve McLaren's son, and he had Steve McLaren on the podcast.
Yeah,
and they were talking about Ten Hag. And when McLaren was at FC20, he hired Ten Hag to be his assistant manager. And so he came into the training on the Monday, and he said to Eric Ten Hag, he's like, all right, I'll brief the players, and then we'll have a sit down and we'll have a chat, we'll have a catch up, and you can let me know a few thoughts on what you think needs changing.
Yeah.
Eric Ten Hag had been given the job on the Friday, comes in on the Monday. He shows Steve McLaren a binder of everything that needs to be done. The guy puts in the work. The guy knows what he wants. The guy analyzes, and he also coaches.
Yeah.
Like, he's not like one of these managers that lets the other coaches take over. He kind of of course he's going to let the other coaches coach, but he has an idea, a game plan. And he came out best and said it, is that the reason he wanted 100% control of players and things like that when he joins Manchester United is so that if it doesn't work, he can be blamed.
Yeah, there's no question over it then. Viable says, wouldn't have made any difference. The manager is not the problem. It's the atmosphere, the dressing room, and the club structure is the problem. Yeah, which is why the dressing room's getting
rid of so many people.
Yeah, that's why we're having a summer clear out of all the players. That's why the scouting network and all the coaching staff are being changed. We've got a new CEO now who seems to be happy with his role and is taking control of what he needs to, which is off the field stuff. And we've got a sporting director who apparently is going to be working closely with Ten Hag on recruitment. And we've got a new manager coming in who's not only is good at coaching, but he's bringing experienced coaching staff with him to help him as well. I think next season is going to be totally different.
There was a good article in the I think it's the Independent.
Yeah.
Where Ajax got to their domestic cup final, and Haller had done something. Either he was late to training or didn't perform well in training.
Yeah.
Was a bit lazy or something.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, he was Ajax's top scorer. Dropped him for the cup final.
Yeah.
And Haller come out and said, "No, I deserve that." So with Ten Hag, something you've got from him is someone that is not scared to drop players.
No.
That is not going to be told, "Oh, you can't drop this player," or "This player has to play." So, for example, if Harry Maguire is not good enough, Harry Maguire doesn't play.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Fred using his Brazilian passport to get through some lines there.
Cavani should have really gave that back to him.
Yeah. Viable says the coaches need a massive clear out. Yeah, and thankfully they're getting a clear out.
We've got that.
Yeah, that's happening. What?
Ten Hag's bringing up to 12 of his own team. The board actually said to Ten Hag, we reckon rather than get Steve McLaren in, you should keep Mike Phelan. And he said, all due respect to Mike Phelan, no.
No, not happening, bro. Not happening, bro.
No, he's bringing in his own men.
Yeah, Dunno says, why is Maguire playing? Well, I'll respond to that with your name. Dunno. Dunno, mate.
I think the only reason he's playing is
he's captain. That's
he's captain. It's the last game of the season.
Yeah.
Why Varane's not playing, I don't know, but
No, I don't know. But whether or not he should be captain, etc., etc. He is captain, so he's playing.
Then again, I mean, you never know. Ten Hag could have said, like, look, I've heard how bad Lindelof and Maguire are together. It's the last game of the season. I want to see them play together.
Yeah,
put them together.
Bible
you never know the conversation they've had.
Yeah, Bible says Maguire was never good enough. I mean, you're probably right.
We had the discussion earlier.
Yeah, as I said, he's shown that he can be a good defender, but does that mean he's good enough? Probably not.
His first up until he got the captaincy, he was solid.
He was solid, and then last season, the last sort of 3 or 4 months of the season, he was very good. But that's kind of it. He's had 2 good spells, and that's Do you think if Lewis Hamilton had never found consistency in winning, he'd still be at Mercedes? No, he wouldn't. Mercedes would have moved him on because he wasn't good enough. Turns out he was, and he's one of the greatest drivers ever. So
Yeah.
Everton have put one back at Arsenal.
Yeah, Van der Beek squad.
Biggest waste of money outside of Pogba at the club. Maguire has cost the club 500 million. That's a lot of money for a flop. 500 million. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, probably if you add up all of his wages.
All of his wages and that. Oh yeah, because he is on big wages, isn't he? But as I was saying earlier, I think we'll see Maguire. Like, there's no way Maguire's going anywhere this summer. But
what are we doing?
I don't know. But I think don't know, mate. But I think next summer Maguire definitely is gonna go because he's not gonna fit Ten Hag's system, and he's not good enough. Dude, he's a terrible defender. Sorry, I totally disagree. He is only any use in a counter-attacking side. He's always out of possession. No, he's... So, yes, he's only good when he's got players around him, but that doesn't mean he's not a good defender. That just means he doesn't suit the modern Premier League.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean he's not a good player, because, again, there were a few months where, like I say, last season, where he was good. He was, he put in 7, I'd say 7 and 8 out of 10 performances every week. But is that the fact that he can't do it consistently means he's not good enough? Same as Pogba. Pogba's not good enough, and as it turns out, never was. Yes, he was.
You can say Pogba's not good enough, which because he isn't. He hasn't been good enough for us. Yeah, he's still regarded as one of the best players in the world.
Yeah.
So just because you haven't been good for us doesn't mean that you're bad overall.
No, exactly. He's not going anywhere because nobody would buy him, says Dunno. Is that the most expensive flop in Premier League history? No.
No,
definitely not.
I think actually Pogba's probably more likely up there.
Yeah. Like I say, Maguire this summer isn't going anywhere. But next summer he's only got 1 year left on his deal, so he could go for free. And I think good point. We can't get rid of him now. Nobody wants him. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see who, if anyone, can afford like Phil Jones, Harry Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, because all their wages are crazy. They're all going to have to take pay cuts. Yeah. Every single one of them going to have to take wage cuts to be able to move. Lingard as well. City just blew 2 massive chances, says Viable. Oh, of course they did. Well, it's still 1-1 in the Scouse game, so
1-1, Brighton West Ham.
Okay, good. Diane Sham says he's a scam defender. I mean, it's hard to disagree. He's like this past season, Maguire's been terrible. Rashford's also been terrible. Like, they are literally stealing. Yeah, they are stealing a wage because they're just not fit for purpose. They're not good enough to play in the Premier League. Never mind for Man United.
Well, I mean, while we're doing the stream, I'm just going to go ahead and say Ronaldo and De Gea have been our only 2 good players. I think under
yeah.
Ranić, Fred's improved, but Alanga's been out kind of. Oh, go on. Oh, why didn't he shoot? Sorry. Alanga's been our breakthrough player.
Yeah.
But then you've got so many disappointments. I mean, Dallow's been a bit. Well, he's been better than Wan-Bissaka.
I think
he has a bit of promise.
Yeah, I think Dallow's shown that because there were doubts about his defensive game, and he's improved his defensive game.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he didn't do so great for Zaha's goal in this game, but the thing is that I think he's a player that can be coached. Wan-Bissaka, I don't think he can. I just don't think it's in his game to be that attacking threat.
Yeah. Okay, Liverpool took the lead, but it's been disallowed because Mane was miles offside. So that's good. Yeah, Brighton equalised against West Ham, which is good for us.
Yeah, we now currently sit in the Europa League.
Veltman. A few says viable. Yeah, absolutely. Don't know. It says Liverpool will score probably. Just need Man City to score as well.
Obviously, Gerrard, being Aston Villa's manager, wants to do his old team a
favour. Yeah.
A favour, yeah. Oh, come on, Bruno. It's simple shit like that he's just fucking up with lately.
And Zaha's ghosting past McTominay as if he's not even there. Well, we certainly need Brighton to do us a favour. I mean, if West Ham draw, we're safe. So, I mean, if Liverpool draw and City lose, City win the league still. So, it's just it's just sad, isn't it, when we've got to ask for favours from other teams to try and finish sixth. Like, it's just.
Have you got the potatoes on boil?
It's just a bit of a shit show, isn't it? This whole season for us.
Oh, it's been terrible.
Yeah, it has been. But sometimes it has to get worse before it gets better. So, well,
oh, come on.
Get the referee, but I think he's gonna, put it back. Are you watching it live? How? Yes, we are watching it live. Through the power of the internet is how. Partly because it's on MUTV.
I don't think it is it?
Or no, this is Optus Sport 4, whatever that is.
Australian.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we're watching it via Australian broadcasting. Can I just say something? I totally disagree with all the abuse Rashford's getting from United fans. If they stop and think he played nearly every game last year and was injured, it was a record. Yeah, so last season, you can forgive Rashford for last season because even when his back was broken, he was still he came back from it pretty quickly and all that. But this season, he had his operation in the summer. He was back to fully fit, and he just hasn't looked the same the whole season. No player's ever played so many games this season. Ollie burned him out. Yeah, he probably did, but again, that was last season. What's the excuse for this season? Like it's not like he played in the was it Euros, World Cup, Euros? I don't know.
He was in the Euros.
Yeah, he was there.
He barely played. Then he had his operation afterwards, didn't he?
Yeah, so he did, but and
then he was out till November.
Yeah, and then came back and went through his fitness, and it was just dreadful for the whole season.
To the point, he's not even on the bench today. I don't know where he is. Must be injured.
I think he's got an injury as well. But you know, I'm more than willing to give him a chance under Ten Hag if he, if next season he, starts off and he does all the stuff Ten Hag asks him to, and helps out defensively and starts scoring goals and assisting and stuff, gets his head up and starts crossing it, then great. You know what I mean? Like I'll welcome him back. But like as long as the abuse doesn't get personal, then I'm fine with it. If people want to give players shit because they've been really shit, I have no problem with that at all. The excuse is he was burned out. Sorry, with an injury. Yeah, last season. Last season. That's all last season. What about this season? I'm not talking about last season. Last season, like I say, I can forgive him for that because he was burned out and he was injured. So I've no problem with. That was a dive. I've no problem with him performing poorly last season because there were legitimate reasons why. But this season, god awful. And you can blame Ollie for that. You can blame whoever you want for that. But at the end of the day, it's the player himself who performs or doesn't, and he hasn't performed. And when it's a club of this stature, you have to perform if you want to be part of the club. If you don't, you got to go. Here's Conor Gallagher. No, pulls it wide. I think he'll come good next year. I hope so viable. I hope Rashford hits the ground running next season, scores a hat trick in the opening game, and has a brilliant. Goes back to being as brilliant, fearless best. But he's gonna have to work hard for that because Ten Hag's gonna, like all this stuff about let's start a new leaf and all that. Yeah, we tried that with Ranić, and they did it for half an hour at Old Trafford against Palace, and that's it. They gave up after that. So I don't trust any of these players outside of Ronaldo and De Gea to actually put in the effort. So the players who are going to stay, to me, I don't know about Jay, but to me, I've got a lot to prove.
Yeah, it's like I said at the beginning of the game. Everyone on this pitch, other than Cavani, who we know we're pretty sure is leaving.
Yeah.
Like they now need to go into next season. They're not going to be. None of these players are going to be sold.
Oh,
yeah. None of these players are going to be sold. So
next
season, if they're not good enough, or if they don't listen to Erik Ten Hag, they're gone.
They're gone. That's it. If they show in training that they're not willing to put in the work, bye. Peace out. You're done. Hannibal Maysbury forcing a save. He has forcing a save out of the pass keeper Guaita. The score lines around are still the same. Viable says, "I've never wanted City to score so bad." Yeah,
me neither.
Leeds are winning. Burnley are doomed. Yeah, I kind of figured Burnley are probably going down. I just kind of had that feeling because Leeds leading through a Rafinha penalty. And
I should have never got rid of Sean Dyche.
No, and Burnley losing to a Newcastle penalty. There you go. There's a bit of symmetry there for you.
Matter on for Hannibal. Our only decent player today.
Yeah. Oh wow! Suddenly it's 4-1 to Arsenal. They scored 2 goals in 3 minutes.
Oh wow!
Two defenders scored for Arsenal. Yeah. See, all Man City need to do is score 1 goal, just 1, and it wins in the league at the moment. Irish Pool Championships this week, guys. Wish me luck. I might need it. Oh, good luck to you, Viable. Hope you do well.
Yeah, I hope you do well, mate.
Well, we're an hour in, and I mean, have we, other than Hannibal's effort, we've not really created a whole lot, have we? So it's just kind of the story of the whole season. But I think I mean, I don't know if Rashford actually is injured or if he's just been left out. Let me just have a look at the team news from the start of the feed.
West Ham 1-0 with Brighton.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've always said that one.
Yep. Let's see. The Rashford's just not even been mentioned as being injured or anything. Just not even an afterthought. Offside, I think, yeah. So yeah, Rashford's not even mentioned by the manager or anything. I just think he's not involved. You know, they say luck equals itself out, and Liverpool scoring injury time to cancel out Aguero's goal all those years ago. If Liverpool do win, please do it that way. What, Aguero isn't there? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really cancel it out, though, does it? I mean, I see what you mean, because it's the last day and that, but it's not quite as dramatic as that. If City lose 6-0, it goes to a playoff. They're not going to lose 6-0.
But they can't, so then it's 1-1.
What, City?
Oh, I thought you said Liverpool won't
No.
lose 6-0.
I was going to say, if City scored. No. Hopefully. No, they haven't. I'm just going to get the commentary of the Man City game.
That was a 3-0 up.
Yeah, I don't care about Spurs.
And Newcastle 2-0 up, so Burnley are probably definitely going down.
Oh dear, awful game from City. Stones sends a direct ball into the box, but it's straight out of play. The game's tight. The game's drifting a little bit for Man City at the moment. It's gone quiet, and Villa are frustrating them. Oh boy. See how the commentary for the Liverpool game. Oh, chance here for Palace, maybe. Oh, good challenge from Tellez. See, Tellez, if you put your foot in, you win the ball. I know Salah's playing for Liverpool, so he's okay.
Is he?
Yeah, he's just come off the bench.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he's very likely to play in the Champions League final. 25 minutes left. Liverpool are really struggling to fashion any chances with a goal needed to move top of the table as it stands. The Wolves supporters are singing "God Save the Queen," apparently. McTominay, why? Hate it when he does that. Oh, I'm gonna foul him for no reason whatsoever. Meh. Palace making a couple of changes. Newcastle 2 up, so Burnley definitely 100% going down. I think. Let me have a look at the table. Yeah. So Burnley had to win and Leeds had to lose. Burnley are losing 2-0 and Leeds are winning, so looks like Burnley are definitely going down. Leeds are going to just about stay up.
I'm glad that Leeds are staying up, because that's the one game we play well each season. Not 2 games.
Yeah. MU says pick out. Yeah, probably. We've just about defended well enough. I mean,
it's actually depressing.
Yeah, a little bit. But yeah, again, we just have to hope Liverpool don't score all that Man City do, and that West Ham don't win. So again, Barry saying Palace win 2-0. Yeah, you said that before, and I acknowledged it, and you're saying it again, so cool. Or was it you? I don't know. Someone said Palace 2-0, and it probably is going to finish 2-0, yeah. Because we are dreadful. Terry Cook. Hiya, boys. Remember me? Did I say that with the right tone? Hello, boys. Was that the right tone for you there, Terry? Well, as it stands, Man City will win the league by losing to Villa. As it stands. To be a weird thing. I don't know if a team's ever won the league by losing the final game of the season. It'd be a first, wouldn't it? You're muted, mate.
I was like, why is Scott McTominay even complaining? He has his hands all over him. Look.
Yeah. I did. Oh, good to know, Terry. So I said that with a perfect tone. Good to know. Alright, Palace free kick. Here comes the second goal, probably. Yeah. Whimper to end the season seems about right, doesn't it? Seems about right. Yeah, we've been saying, Terry, we'd much rather Man City win the league than the Scousers, because City aren't a real football club. So I hate Liverpool. Fair enough. Yeah, it's just more that Liverpool, are a true rival, whereas City are just kind of annoying. Just a mildly annoying football club that win the league sometimes. I just don't care. I'd rather City, mount a late comeback, win the game, win the league. Liverpool fail to win the league. Fail to win the quad. If they were to win the quad, that'd be insane. And it's 2-0 to Villa. Coutinho scoring an absolute pillar. Because Liverpool are a goal away from winning the league on the last day, which sucks. So yeah, just have to hope Wolves can hold them. Well, the nightmare's coming true. Nightmare's coming true. Liverpool are one goal and a game and a bit away from potentially winning the quadruple, which would just be absolutely fucking insane. And the worst moment in Man United's history. City 2-0 up, you mean City 2-0 down, viable. Man U in 2 years, the best team in the world. Hopefully, Terry. God, I hope so. Can't take much more of this, to be honest. Oof. Could have gone anywhere there. Thankfully, it bounced wide. Unbelievable. Man City dropping the ball on the last day here. Down, I meant. Yeah. Yep, 2-0 down. McTominay, that's a good ball. Dalot to Juan Mata. Oh, headed over. And it will be A corner for United. Great cross from Mata that. Gonna take a lot longer than 2 years, I think. Yeah. I think 2 years to get competing again. I think 3 to 5 years for 3 to 5 years for competing on the continental level, for Champions Leagues and such, fighting for the Premier League. 3 to 5 years at best. Well, Jay, Coutinho scored an absolute pearler for Villa.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's 2-0 to Villa now.
Jesus.
So Liverpool just need to score 1 goal. And we almost scored it a moment ago.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you've got to... Scott McTominay, you've got to put that in, lad. So yeah, the nightmare could be coming true. Liverpool maybe closing in on the quadruple. But come on, Wolves. Come on, Wolves. I'm currently a Wolf. City have already blown. I mean, you say that, you never know the Premier League. City could score. City could suddenly score 2 goals in 2 minutes, and then it's back in their hands. But come on, Wolves. Do you really do us a favour here, Wolves? Score a goal. Spurs 5-0. Yeah.
Shorty's coming on.
Shorty coming on for I don't know who, for Fred. Well,
as far as it weren't Garnacho.
I mean, we've criticised Ranić and at times correctly, but at least he goes for it, taking off a centre mid for a attacking player.
Yeah.
It's end-to-end stuff at Anfield at the moment. Wolves and Liverpool both making chances apparently. But so Mata floated in a cross that was headed towards I think Alanga, but a Palace defender just about got his head on it and almost headed it over his keeper, but ended up in the top of the net. Juan Mata proving again that he's still better than most of these players, even though his legs have gone. So yeah, I mean, if Liverpool fail to score, and City will win the league after losing on the final day, which is nuts. Come on, Wolves, please.
Yeah.
I think Wolves and Real Madrid are the 2 teams that are standing in their way of, I think, just unmatchable history. The whole thing of the treble would just be rendered almost irrelevant if Liverpool were to win the quad. Also, we need a goal. Whipped in. Not very well. I mean, how are Man City blowing this? You know what I mean? Just how?
I don't know.
Playing that
with how good they've been this season as well.
Yeah, playing pure football. Wolves miss another chance. Liverpool showing some nerves as well at the moment, apparently.
Shh.
Who'd have thought? It's going to be a tense day, but not because of Alanga with a horrendous effort, putting it, skewing it stupidly wide. It happens.
Oh, I'd have been offside
Yeah,
anyway.
Mata was about 3 miles offside there, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah. Yeah. It wouldn't have mattered.
Glad you got that one. 15 minutes to go in the Scouse game. 2-1 Villa. Man City have scored. Gundogan.
Have they?
Yeah, Ilkay Gundogan. City down
What
by
do they
1.
need? Just a point or a win?
A point. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they just need a point because of goal difference.
You got a goal back against Newcastle.
Yeah, Leicester now 3-1 up against Southampton.
Oh, it's Garnacho.
It's Garnacho. I'm not even bothering to change it on the screen. I haven't even.
I don't even know if we've got the players.
I've got all of them apart from Garnacho. Rodri pulls a goal back. If City, but it makes a difference to the outcome. Liverpool still need a goal. If they do, City need 2 goals in the final few minutes of the. Sorry, that was the wrong game I clicked on there.
That's interesting though. We've subbed off Dallo for Garnacho.
Yeah.
So I don't know how we're going to be lined up.
It doesn't even matter, does it? De Bruyne sends the ball from corner. Stones wins the header. It's powerless though. Olsen saves easily. So yeah, Sterling clips one into the middle. There's Gundogan to head home at the back post. Another 2 goals will guarantee them the title, but might not need them if Liverpool can't beat Wolves. How can we beat Norwich but not Palace? Because Norwich are an absolute travesty of a football team in the Premier League, and Palace are well coached.
Palace are better than their position.
Yeah,
gives them.
Yeah, I think so.
If they had a decent striker.
Brighton are beating West Ham.
Are they?
Pascal Grosso has scored.
Nice.
So we should at least have Europa League football. I mean, shoot me because that's still nowhere near good enough, but it's better than Conference League. City have equalised.
It's all coming up Millhouse.
City have equalised now. Rodri. What did I say? What is happening? City have started to play and have 2 goals in 2 minutes. I told you, the Premier League, you can never tell. So basically, if it's whoever scores a goal now. If City score a goal, it's over. If Liverpool score a goal and City don't, it's over. If Villa score a goal, it's over. If Wolves score a goal, it's over. So yeah, it's all to play for in the last sort of 10 minutes of both those games. Brighton are doing us a favour as well, so that's good. Leeds scored again apparently as well. No, Brentford scored. Equalised against Leeds, but okay. Sure. I mean, Burnley, only 2-1 down now, but that's still difficult. It just misses everyone somehow. That's got to be a corner, right?
It was nearly Garnacho.
Just threw himself at it, didn't he? I thought that came off a Palace play, didn't it? Or did it miss everyone? Oh no, okay. Yeah, it misses everyone. There we go. The ball drops to Rodri on the edge of the box. He controls a fantastic finish into the top corner. As it stands, City are top, but that could all change if Liverpool score. 2-2 to City. That's not how that works, but okay. So you mean it's 2-2 in the City game? Yeah, I got you, Terry. Yeah, and it's not surprising that Spurs wiped the floor with Norwich, is it really? I mean, that's a well-coached team against the worst team in the league. About 7 minutes left at Selhurst Park. It looks like we're gonna slip to defeat again. The Palace again. But yeah, I'm not in any way surprised by that, even slightly.
No, me neither.
No. But hey, you know, at least we've had Garnacho, Hannibal, Elanga, Shortire.
So Elanga's gone to left back with
Yeah,
Tellez at right back.
yeah. And Lindelof fouled his man. Yellow card. Free kick. Man City are winning.
Oh, the hell, really?
Gundogan scored
So
again.
basically, they're trying to do the Aguero thing all over again.
Man City are superhuman. Yeah. So yeah, looks like Man City are going to win the league now, which is good because it stops Liverpool from ever winning quad.
What?
Yeah. Good. Just, you know, because any kind of treble or whatever, you have to win the league as well because it's the hardest one. It is just the hardest one. Oh wow, Arsenal 5-1 up against Everton. They really smacked them about. Well, the atmosphere must have changed greatly at Anfield, eh? There you go. A hush fall. Yeah, a hush falls over Anfield. Good.
What happened, sorry?
I said a hush falls over Anfield. So I just said yeah. I said yeah, good.
They must have two replica trophies, don't they? Both stadiums.
Two what? Sorry.
They must have two Premier League trophies at both the stadiums. Like there must be a replica.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like the one they. So they always have two that you lift, and they both get engraved. So like yeah, so there are two, but like they both get engraved at the end of it, and then you keep the one that you've got, and then they make another one for the next season.
What I mean is
Probably. Watford equalised against Chelsea.
Oh wow! No, what I mean is there must be two, as in one's in Liverpool at the moment, one's in Man City.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What a ball! I thought that was a good ball. Then.
Yeah, that was, yeah. Cavani trying to just poke it through to anyone. Tony Cook says De Jong is going to United, I think. Yeah, I think Barcelona just they have no money, so they have to get some money from somewhere, and I think they're going to end up having to sell De Jong because of financial reasons, because they need to rebuild the squad. They want to get Lewandowski in. Who else now? Azpilicueta as well. Like there's like a good 4 or 5, 6 players from around Europe they want to bring in. Hey Kerry, how's it going? So Liverpool have scored as well. Mo Salah. So yeah, there we go. Mo Salah scores for Liverpool as well.
Pardon? Mo Salah.
Mo Salah scores, yeah.
So it's going to take a Aston Villa goal to.
Yeah, it's going to take a Villa or Wolves goal now to upend one of them.
Oh look, Steve McLaren's in the crowd.
Yep, Steve McLaren, Ten Hag, and Van der Gegen. They're all there.
I didn't know McLaren was actually there. I didn't see him earlier when they showed it.
No, I didn't see him earlier either.
I mean, that all pretty much confirms it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Right, can we get an equaliser. Honestly, I think we deserve an equaliser. I don't think we deserve to lose this game particularly.
Yeah.
Like, we've been decent. Mata desperately tries to keep it in. Great tap. I was Kerry came in and said, "Hello, my sweet," and then when I replied, followed up with, "I was talking to Jay."
Hello.
Yeah. So yeah, Brighton is still beating West Ham. Viable says, "Oh my God, City back in it." A bit slow sports news there, but yeah. Yeah, it looks like City are going to wrap up the title with a late comeback. Yeah, it looks like City are going to hold on to possession to the end of the game now and not allow Liverpool. Yes, I know. Mo Salah scored for Liverpool.
So Burnley only need a goal, and they can stay up ahead of Leeds.
Danny Ings has come on for Aston Villa. Let's have a look. Burnley, yeah, because Leeds are drawing now, aren't they? So if Burnley can draw, then they'll stay up. Ronaldo not playing down. No, Terry. Yeah, for the seventh and final time, Ronaldo's got a hip injury. I've said that so many times today. Yeah, it looks like Newcastle are more. Oh no, Burnley have been making chances. Okay. I'm gonna keep an eye on the Man City game because that's the one now where if Villa get a chance and take it, then the trophy's going to Anfield, isn't it? So Ashley Young's come on for Buendia. Have Villa got one last push in them? Maybe. Yeah, all down to Villa now. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the title races come down to Aston Villa and whether or not they can stop City or if Wolves can stop Liverpool. And it's one of them, and it's like I said earlier, it's the Premier League. You never know, crazy things happen in the Premier League.
Ross Barkley, fucking hell.
Yeah, winning the game for Chelsea. Oh, Brentford have had a player sent off. Who's that gone down? Zaha and Lindelof, I think. Yeah. Brighton have won 3-1. Danny Welbeck scoring for Brighton.
Cheers, Danny. Thanks for the memories.
Gaith GH says, "I want to see the live." Wants to see the live. Who the world is on the right? Shoretire, I think.
Yeah, Shoretire.
Yeah.
Or is it got? Yeah, no, yeah, Shoretire. Garnacho's on the left.
Yeah. Yeah, Burnley just need one goal to. Or do you mean that Burnley have scored again? Liverpool 3-1 up now. Andy Robertson. Might not matter. It might not matter. 4 minutes added on at the Etihad. That was a minute ago, so about 3 minutes left. Foden could have scored, didn't. Yeah, Brighton. Okay, so we're going to finish 6th.
Not great though, is it? Really?
No, it's fucking awful. It's absolutely terrible, but you know, gotta aim as high as you can at the end of the day, haven't you? So Edson is down for City, and the medical team is on there now. Stretching out his knee. He has to carry on though because City have made all their subs. Yeah, we've got about 30 seconds left, so we're definitely gonna lose this game. But Palace putting in more pressure and more passion than in the last dying embers of the game than we have all season. So, ooh, one last chance for us, maybe.
Right, last chance, free kick from outside the area.
Yep. De Bruyne wins a corner for City, not letting Villa get the ball. Good. Don't. Can't have Liverpool winning the league. Or more importantly, the quad. Alright, last kick of the game here at Selhurst Park. And cleared away. Yep, Brighton beat West Ham. Rashford blows a whistle, isn't he? Soon. I mean, he's already got a minute over.
Last chance.
Last chance, free kick. Well, it looks like City were going to piss it away on the last day. Oh, that was dog shit from McTominay.
Almost like our season, really.
Yeah, it does, yeah. So, that's the game. And, yeah, Palace 1, United 0. Oddly, though, it wasn't terrible, was it? It wasn't...
wasn't great.
Wasn't great, but it wasn't our worst performance of the season by a long way. And that's saying something.
Just didn't create enough.
No, not really. And, yeah, it turns out, this season, without Ronaldo, we continue to absolutely suck. So...
yeah,
that's just the way it's gone and the way it's been going all season long, really. But yeah, over the next couple of weeks, we'll be uploading some season reviews and some transfer stuff, season previews, and all that. We're going to be putting out some content because now it's off season and yeah. We're going to.
We are back earlier to the Prem. I think we're back in July because of the World Cup, aren't we?
No, we're just it starts at the beginning of August rather than mid-August. So it's starting 2 weeks earlier.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, obviously we'll be back for the watch-alongs in August. Yeah, Leeds scored. Yeah, exactly. So Leeds, last-minute winner in their game to ensure their survival. So Burnley, Watford, and Norwich have gone down. 40 yards out. Okay. I mean, even though we lost,
City won.
Yeah, even though we lost, I'm definitely watching match today tonight to see that. See that comeback and just all the goals from around the league because 5 goals from Arsenal, 5 goals from Spurs, 4 goals from Leicester. Like the Brighton game as well. That's big defeat that for West Ham. So yeah. Well, thank you everyone who's joined us today and through the season. If you like listening to us ramble on about football, then drop us a sub, because as I say, we're going to be putting out some off-season content over the next few weeks. We'll be doing season player ratings and all sorts of other bits and pieces as well. And we'll let you guys know via the Twitter, so follow us on Twitter. The links are in the description down below. We'll put it on Twitter when we're putting out videos and that. So catch you guys soon. And as always, it's been Jay, I've been ALEXI. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Even though we lost, it was fun. It was a fun.
It was enjoyable.